Hey everyone, Ronak this side. I hope you all are doing well. So let's see the problem of the day. So the problem today is here. Say to count the number of special character. You have to count the number of special character and what do you mean by the special character. So we are given in words. Let's consider A, B, B and C. So if the word is containing a letter, I mean, let's consider letter A in both uppercase and lowercase. I mean, let's say A is in both uppercase and lowercase. So A is meant to be a special character. Okay. So let's consider B. So B is also present in lower and uppercase. So B is also meant to be a special character. And C is also present in upper and lowercase. So C is also meant to be a special character. Let's consider we got a D here. So D only present in uppercase, so D doesn't count as a special character. Okay. So we have to return the total number of special characters we have. Okay. So basically what we can do here is, I mean, let's consider array of size 52. This is 26 and this is another 26. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna store A to Z here and we're gonna store A to Z here. Okay. So how we gonna store? I mean, we just gonna increase it by so initialize everything with zero. I mean, this represents A, this represents B, C all over Z, and similarly, this represents A, this represents B, C, and all over Z. Okay. Initialize everything with zero. Now, if let's traverse the array and see if A occurs here, so we're gonna replace A by 1. A occurs 1 and again we got a so replace A by 2. Again we got capital A, so replace this by 1. Again we got a small v, so replace this by 1. We got C, so we can replace this also by 1. Getting C, we get a capital B, so replace capital B with 1. And again a capital C, so replace capital C with 1. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna traverse the both array and where if array of A isn't equal to 0 and array of capital A also doesn't equal to 0. That means we're gonna increase the count, I mean answer. We're gonna increment the answer variable. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna code this. So here the code written is first we're gonna initialize the int array containing 52 elements, all initialized with 0, and we're gonna traverse that first. First 26 was reserved for A, and we're gonna increase the number of store the frequency on the corresponding index, and then again later 26 indices are reserved for the smaller characters. So we're gonna store the frequency of smaller characters there, and we're gonna initialize the variable answer, and again we're gonna traverse on that array 26 times, so we are getting smaller and larger index same instance, and we are doing answer plus plus every time we get a frequency that is not equal to 0, and at last we're gonna return the answer. So the time complexity and space complexity of the code, it's gonna be we are gonna iterating over once, so the time complexity gonna become big O of and space complexity gonna become constant because we are using a space of 52, and time complexity for traversing this 26 26 iteration also gonna be constant. So that's it for today. I hope you like this video, so please make sure to subscribe to Tensor and turn on the bell notification, and feel free to ask any doubts in comment section. Till then, keep smiling, keep coding.